What's poppin', people? It's Dante, headed towards the Ray Street Pier here in Philadelphia. And yeah, I'm just thinking about photography, and today's thought is why photograph daily. So I've been photographing for a decade now, practicing street photography, and yeah, honestly, I've never missed a day. I've been making the effort each and every day, no matter the circumstances, to go out there and photograph. And I think now, with the advent of, you know, modern technology like compact digital cameras that can sort of just slip into your pocket, you know, there really is no excuse, right? There's always opportunities for you to photograph in the day. And yeah, I believe that this is the most critical aspect of practicing street photography, is consistency, is repetition, is the resilience to go out there each and every day despite the failure. And so yeah, with photography, especially street photography, a lot of this is up to spontaneity, chance, and maybe there's a bit of luck involved. However, I believe that we can increase our chances of finding these moments that are 1 in a million, you know, that 1% chance, by being consistent and just making the effort to go out there each and every day. Despite if you can only go out there for 30 minutes, an hour, a few hours, whatever it may be, actually just making the point to practice daily, it makes a big difference. You know, because with photography, right, there's this photographic muscle that we all possess, right? It's similar to that of your physical muscles, right? So maybe, I believe, we should consider our physiology and our physical bodies firstly, right? So the stronger your body becomes, the stronger your photographs will be. I really do believe this. As photography, it's this very physical medium that requires you to be walking under the sun, you know, going out there and exploring endlessly, and it requires this physicality. And so by being strong and having your physiology in check at the forefront, right, first and foremost, this is what will allow you to go out there with consistency. So yeah, maybe instead of thinking so visually and thinking about how you can make a composition, maybe we should be thinking more about what we do in the kitchen, right? If we're eating the right foods, if we're getting enough rest, like these kind of things actually go a long way and will help you practice with consistency. And so yeah, consider hypertrophy, right? Hyper meaning over, trophy meaning nourishment. Yeah, similar to that of your muscles growing, you know, where you go to the gym each day, you know, over time, over a long period of time, yeah, you won't see any results, but with consistency you will. And I think this is very relevant to street photography, where I believe it's actually extremely simple. As difficult as street photography is, and how much failure you endure, there's something about this notion, right, where the more you walk, the more you see. The more you see, the more you photograph. The more you photograph, the stronger your photographs will be, right? The more chances you will have of success with photography. But yeah, maybe thinking of success should be reframed. It doesn't really necessarily mean whether or not you come home with that 1% chance, that sort of good or bad photograph, right? However, if you're curious about life, you know, if you're curious to continuously make new pictures with consistency, yeah, I'd say this is success within street photography. As yeah, the goal is to go for the long run, to photograph for many, many decades to come. Don't think about the results too much, but just think about how you can remain consistent. And yeah, maybe this is the ultimate goal, is to continuously make pictures, right? For that, to me, with success in photography, right? To just be in the process and practice of making the photographs each and every day. Yeah, despite where you may be in the world, right? Maybe there's nothing, you know, going on. Maybe you just find yourself by the river. You know, you can make photographs in many different situations, places. And yeah, just don't pigeonhole yourself to photographing in one way, but just try to have fun with it and make the daily practice something that you enjoy, right? So for me, you know, I enjoy walking here. I like coming to the water. There's something about this location that I'm inspired to come towards, and I just naturally gravitate here. And so yeah, because of that, yeah, I just make pictures here. You know, it depends on just how I'm feeling that day. You know, even if I don't feel up to making pictures, I still have a camera with me and I'm always outside. So yeah, if I don't want to be in the bustling crowd, you know, practicing that sort of traditional street photography, yeah, I can find myself by the river, sort of enjoying this cool breeze in the sun, and making photographs of the reflection in the water and the horizon and landscapes, buildings, architecture. There's a million different things you can photograph, and I think when you have a compact camera that just fits in your pocket, yeah, it increases the chances of you making more pictures, obviously, as it's something that isn't cumbersome. You don't have to put a big camera on your neck. And yeah, if that's if the goal is to make more photographs, then yeah, maybe actually considering something that's compact is a good idea. I surely actually haven't been, this is the most I've ever photographed in my life in just the past 2 years of me returning to the Ricoh. So yeah, maybe there's something about the size of the camera that really does matter. But at the end of the day, just consider how you can photograph more, and like what you can do in your day to free up that time, or use the time while you're commuting to photograph, right? There's just a lot of ways that you can play the game. The point is to just keep playing the game, and yeah, the more you walk, the more you'll win the game.